Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong. The Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Appalachian State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Trying to run, it's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And now to run the offense is Blake Baker. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Offense working from the pistol. On the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. A direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more
going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Moves the pocket. It's Welch. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking left. It's caught. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Rid of it on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Running inside. It's Lewis. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Drives inside. Turns it on in midfield. He's running free down the middle. The tag. Touchdown Mountaineers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. You're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. Bringing it back. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They're all over him. Makes the grab. He quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Look out! Trying to buy time. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Here comes the heat. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Welsh. Got the back over the middle. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Right down the middle. Grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Number 43, set to advance on the football.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, it's Lewis. They knock him down right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, it's Singleton. He's got it down the middle. Nice move, creates some space. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Mountaineer! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. On the return, it's Ford. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They'll try to answer that last score with caught, and he's got room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quick give. It's Miller. Got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down for the offense.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Quick catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure.
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Dropping back, it's Welch. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires and picked off. There he goes. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Caught. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 83, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Right side, it's Watkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man, it's Welsh. He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 3 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's Clemson on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their league. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Boone. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Louisiana Tech's head coach told me at the half the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that play?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back to throw, it's Welch. Into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. It's inside. It's Lewis. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They give it to him again. Powers through the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're testing the right side here. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because he'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They'll go to the counter play. Got some green grass. Got a little grass. 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Sets his feet. It's Welsh. Quickly to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down. Just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll run the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Fresh center downs going to the air. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just got rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality.
Grabs it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Running the red zone. It's Lewis. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And how about this defense snatching at least a chance for victory away from the jaws of defeat?
And I just love the effort too, Reese. I mean, this has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been a physical game, and a lot of these guys on defense, they played a lot of snaps. They are tired, but in this situation, you're seeing the effort, the guys flying around. Creating a fumble, boy, it does not get better than that.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Got an alley. Crosses the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 30. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that scintillating 78-yarder for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, he's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Miller. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and that's enough for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Making the adjustment. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving the pocket, it's Welch. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Booth. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Snagged it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells to run, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant. Oh, he got loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The fake wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Fires complete on the crosser. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Big try for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanchez. Oh, then checks some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Could be enough. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's not good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Welsh. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Complete. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running inside, it's Miller. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. The Mountaineers call a timeout, that's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, it's Booth. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. With the line of scrimmage at the 37, that will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Drops back. It's Welch. Nice play to knock that one down.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
3rd and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under pressure, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now they regain the lead. Down by 3, it's their return here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand. 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
If they can push this one in, they win the game. It's 3rd and goal. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire.